Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Premier League with FPL Wizard. I hope you're all great today. Hey, Miss Vijit, hey Matrix, David Leahy, Chopin, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you all here. I hope I'm audible and you can hear my voice properly. I don't know why I ask this every time, but I guess it's just a habit. Um, yeah, I hope you can hear me properly, right? So, hey Matea, welcome to the live stream. Hey Vaibhav, great to have you here. So friends, how are we doing today? What's what's the plan? What's the transfers you've made? What are you thinking about your teams? We're gonna discuss lots of stuff today in it. Gonna be a great live stream again in it. Hey Pratik, welcome to the live stream. So guys, last week didn't go too well in it. You guys must have been all of you who joined my live stream must have been thinking about the move that I made. I transferred out Mohamed Salah for Kevin De Bruyne, made Kevin De Bruyne captain. It didn't work out too well in it. Oh my god. Yeah, look at my rank. It hasn't taken too much of a hit actually. I got 64 points, thanks to Mahrez and Pulisic. I mean, I had other good players in my team, so not a big deal. This was the best part of my team in it. The defense 2-2-2-3. I mean, Martinez should have got 2 points as well. At least it would have allowed me to make a combination. But to be honest with you, I just Kevin De Bruyne created some amazing chances for Phil Foden. He missed two sitters, and Kevin De Bruyne could easily have hauled in the last game week. But the thing which hurts the most, guys, is this. 2 + 2 + 2 6 + 3 9. So my entire defense got 9 points, and Mr. Charlie Taylor on my bench, he got 11 points. I mean, this guy never gets any attacking returns, but as soon as I bench him, he goes and gets an assist and a clean sheet. Oh my god, it was just. Oh, anyways, guys, but so this is how my team performed in the last game week. It was a very, very, very high scoring game week. So even with 64 points, I had this red arrow. I was close to 150k. Now I'm close to 188k. But we move. So let's have a look at some questions. I just wanted to show you my team. The Taylor one with the Salah. Salah scored 18 points, guys. Can you believe, guys? I mean, I captained Salah against Aston Villa, and he was absolutely shite. And in the next game against Brighton, he was like so motivated and so aggressive. Where was that aggression when I captained Mohamed Salah? I just don't understand. All right, so this was about my team. Need to go back to the transfers page. All right, so Sydney says Sterling or Bruno captain. I mean, if you want to go with the differential captain and you have good rank, I would go with Bruno. If you have a good rank and you want to maintain your rank, if you want a differential kind of, then Sterling can be a decent option as well. So yeah, that's my answer to that. David Lee, he says Rashford or Greenwood. To be honest with you, David Lee, I mean, if I had a free transfer that I wanted to, like I wanted to free some funds and stuff, I would definitely go from Rashford to Greenwood, because I think at the moment Greenwood is giving us returns and Rashford is not. But even if both start giving returns, and even if Rashford scores 3 more points than Greenwood in each game, it would still make Greenwood a better option because he's just so cheap, and it enables us to make a very strong team in other positions. So if you have a transfer and you don't have other problems in your team, then I would definitely just change from Rashford to Greenwood. So yeah. Paulo Robinho says, I've played free hit this weekend. That's probably a good decision, Paulo. I think a lot of teams have good fixtures. Just be careful with the rotation and select the teams who have something to play for. Liverpool and Manchester City have nothing to play for, so they can rotate. So just be careful. Go with teams like Chelsea, Manchester United, Leicester. All these guys have something to play for. So, on free hit, I would select players who would definitely play and invest all your funds into the playing 11. Don't try to make a team of 15 good players. That's my opinion. Matea says Bruno captain. I won't overthink it. Matea, I think that's a very good option. Max says Vardy captain. I think for this game week, I think Vardy is a very decent choice for captaincy. Yeah, but the only problem is, if Vardy blanks and Bruno Fernandes banks, the expected ownership of Bruno Fernandes is over 100%, guys. It's such frustrating to see Bruno Fernandes in my team getting good points, but every time he scores, my rank actually falls. That's just crazy because everybody has him and most of them have made them captain. So even if he scores, my rank falls. Anish says, Chopinin says, by the way, I have Salah, Bruno, Vardy, KDB. Chopinin, in my opinion, you should choose a captain between Bruno and Vardy. I'm not sure if Klopp can rest Mane. I don't think it's out of the question that he can rest Mohamed Salah as well. So in my opinion, Bruno or Vardy. Always select a captain from the teams who have something to play for. That's my opinion, but my opinion can be wrong, but that's what I think. KDB will be starting. Anish, I cannot say that. Nobody can know what Guardiola thinks, so I'm not sure if KDB will be starting or not. I'm not even sure if Mahrez will be starting or not, and I have both of them, but if you have them, it's better to just play them and, hit and hope. Hit and hope, guys. David Lee says, can't seem to get my captains correct this season. I guess I have the same problem, David. I have a pretty good team. I've had a pretty good team. And the frustrating thing is I am getting my captains right to the extent that they are not blanking. But I am not getting the actual captains. If somebody in my team scores 21 points, I'd somehow I captain the guy who scores 8 points. So it's not exactly a blank, but it's not exactly a nailed captain as well. So it's like in between for me as well. Kind of crazy. Frank Stapleton says Vardy injury rumors. Guys, there's a guy on Twitter. His name is hang on, let me just read his message for you just in case you are worried about Vardy's rotation or injury and stuff. Just let me read. So his name is Sean from Enderby. He's on Twitter. He generally provides reliable team news for Leicester. So what he has said is, received a few tweets asking if Vardy will miss Sunday's match. WhatsApped a source who says he's fine. So I think this guy is pretty reliable. If he says Vardy is fine, then I would trust him and I would think Vardy is fine. So in my opinion, if you are on Vardy and if you have transferred him in, or if you're thinking about transferring him in, don't be worried about his injury, because I think we have a reliable source who says he's fine. All right. Rohan says thoughts on Salah to Sterling captain. Rohan, I think if you need a differential captain for this game week, I think Sterling is a really good differential captain. Not sure if I'd transfer out Salah for him, but if you want to go up in the ranks and don't have other problems in your team, I think this is a good option for sure. Not Fet says, do you think Garcia will play? Not Fet, I am not sure about anybody who will play in the City team, to be honest with you. It's just nobody can predict what Pep Guardiola is going to do, to be honest with you. So your guess is as good as mine in it. So yeah. Paulo says Trent or Van Dijk. Paulo, I would on your free hit, I'd probably, I don't know, I'd just worried about Trent getting rotated. Otherwise, if I had to pick one of the Liverpool defenders, it would definitely be Trent Alexander-Arnold. I just worry a little bit about his rotation because Klopp is starting to, rotate his team. Last week, Robertson was rotated, and this guy, I think Nico Williams, I just don't remember his name properly. I think he started. So I'm just worried. If you are worried about rotation, go with Van Dijk. If you are more concerned about, who's gonna bang and stuff, then I think Alexander-Arnold always has better potential than the other Liverpool defenders. By the way, we've got 24 people on live stream. I welcome you all. It's really nice having you here. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me, guys, to grow the channel, because started this new channel after the Football Wizards, and we just have around 200 subscribers. So I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel while you're here. Thanks a lot. Rohit says, will Phil Foden play? Again, guys, all of you who are asking me questions about the Manchester City lineup, whether they'll play or not, honestly, your guess is as good as mine, because you can never second guess Pep Guardiola. He is, master at this poker stuff. So I guess he should have been a poker player than a football manager. But I'm just kidding. But to be honest with you, just be careful about selecting City players and only choose the ones, because basically when we select City players, we are actually just trying to guess the Pep roulette, and Pep roulette can go any direction. It's just crazy. Matea says Vardy did not train yesterday. I've already addressed that, Matea. I think one of the source on Twitter has confirmed that Vardy is fine and should be good to start, so I would not be concerned about those rumors. Razat says, should I transfer out to Rashford for Greenwood? Razat, if you don't have any other problems in your team and your team is looks good and you want more funds for other positions, I think that's a good move in order to free your funds, So yeah. And Rohit says Salah or Bruno for captaincy. In my opinion, Bruno Fernandes. I think he's a better option. He's going to start for sure. So Bruno Fernandes for me. And he's scoring crazy points as well. Ahmed says, what about Willian instead of Mahrez? To be honest with you guys, this game week, I would not, if you don't have Chelsea players, I would not transfer them in for this game week. The reason is they play against Sheffield United, who are in really good form at Bramall Lane, especially. So they've won 3 games in a row, and they even beat Spurs, and they're in really decent form at Bramall Lane, and they've got their defenders back. So I think if you want to get Chelsea players for Norwich game, just go and get them for the Norwich game. Don't get them against Sheffield United. That's my opinion in it. Surfro says hello Viz. Sumesh says hello Viz. Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. Ahmed says, and also Vardy instead of Rashford. Ahmed, I think Vardy instead of Rashford is a move which is for this game week only, because after this game week, let me just show you the Leicester fixtures, guys. For any of you who is thinking about getting Jamie Vardy, just have a look at his fixtures after this game week. Guys, it is just, maybe you can keep him for game week 36 against Sheffield United at home, but Spurs away, Manchester United at home, they are very difficult games. I mean, Jamie Vardy can score in any game, that's a given, but he hasn't been in the best of form, and he is coming back to form, but these fixtures are difficult. So if in my opinion, if you are getting Vardy, I mean, Rashford is a guy who you can keep for the rest of the season. Vardy you cannot keep for the rest of the season, in my opinion, in it. So yeah, that's the thing. Siddharth says hi. Hey Siddharth, welcome to the live stream. Surfro says, please suggest me a good defender. I have Trent Alexander-Arnold, Saiss and Holgate. Surfros, I am not sure if Holgate is going to play, to be honest with you. So just a little concerned about Holgate. Even I have Holgate in my team, as you can see. I think if you have funds and you can get some other defender for Holgate, I would probably go and get him. Which defender you should get? I think West Ham have decent fixtures, and Manchester City obviously have good fixtures, but you can never predict who is going to start. Since Lovren is fit, I won't even go and tell you to get Gomez. So just I mean, in my opinion, you can. I mean, it's a little bit of a differential and a little bit of an off-field pick, but you can go for West Ham defender. I think they have decent fixtures after this game. That's my opinion. That's a big risk, but I think differential, right? SAA Creation says, I would go with Mane for this game week as he is desperate to score. I think as Mane was rotated, and Mane, I think Mane is going to start for sure this game week. And against a Burnley team, I mean, Burnley doesn't concede too much in it. It's a defensive unit, solid defensive, pretty well drilled unit. So it's not that they're going to concede many goals, but you don't know which Liverpool is going to turn up. If they are the crazy ones, like they were against Brighton, they can score 3 or 4. But in my opinion, they're just going to win this game around 2-0. That's what I think about it. Paulo says, I'm top of my mini league by 6 points. The prize is £200, so I'm trying to play safe. So looking at safe player picks, Paulo, if you're looking at the safe player picks, then I'd probably just go with Trent Alexander-Arnold. The reason why I say he is a safe pick is because of the ownership. Look at his ownership, 42%. It's just crazy high. And in case he bangs, it's going to be a really big problem for your team since you are trying to go for the safe players. That's the thing. Razat says, I want to transfer out Son for Willian or Pulisic. In this game week, I would, probably Son is not doing well at all. So if you want to go for a Chelsea player, I think, in my opinion, I think, because Willian is taking set pieces and scoring really good points, at this moment he's in good form, so you can go with him. But if I had to pick again, I would definitely again go with Pulisic. I think he has more potential, he's more direct, just that he's not scoring more fantasy points at this moment, so that's why everybody's considering Willian. But for me, I think Pulisic is the best pick, so I'd just go with Pulisic. Sydney says Pope or Henderson for this game week. I would say, who does Henderson play? I think they've got a pretty difficult match in it. Yeah, that's pretty difficult to match. I don't think Chelsea is going to not score, and same with the Liverpool. I'd say just about Henderson in it over Pope. Amrit says Salah got his shooting boots last match, and I got Mane. Is it safe to keep Mane? I think, Amrit, for this game week, it's safe to keep Mane for sure, in it. SA Creation says Kane captain. I mean, if you want Kane captain, guys, you have to request the official FPL guys to give you 6 points for his clean sheet, because he's playing as a defender, he's not playing as a striker. So if you are allowed to get 6 points for his clean sheet, you can go with him as a captain, but otherwise not for me, Surfro says thanks. Chopin says you're welcome. Salah says is already been on the bench. Chopin, that's true, but we can never second guess with these rumors. But I am not sure if Salah's going to get benched, right? But there are some rumors going around, and if Klopp can bench Mane, I don't see a reason why he cannot bench Salah as well. So I'm just saying, I have no news. I have the same information as you guys. Just saying, and that's the thing. Damdi says about those Dawson Van Aanholt thoughts about Dawson Van Aanholt Van Dijk. That's a pretty differential back three in it. I think Dawson is a really good pick for this game week. Van Aanholt, Van Dijk, I think this is good. You can go with them, Damdi. SAA says Salah on the bench 100%. Let's hope for the best, SAA. Jackson says, did you just say not to get Chelsea players? I was planning to get... no, Jackson, I did not say not to get Chelsea players. I just said that for this game week, they don't have as easy match as everybody's thinking and transferring Willian and Pulisic in. But since you are getting him in for Son, I think it's not that bad of an idea, because next game week they play Norwich as well. So you can get Willian or Pulisic in place of Son. But don't take any hits, or don't go over the board and transfer out a player who has a good fixture for Chelsea player this game week. That's all I have to say for this. Geeta says your advice last game week really helped. Thank you. Any suggestions for the captain? KDB, Salah, Fernandes. Also have McCarthy or Pope as goalkeeper. Both have tough fixtures. I think both are going to concede goals. McCarthy and Pope are going to concede goals. Just because Burnley is in better defensive form, I think Pope might get some save points. So I would go for Nick Pope out of McCarthy and Pope. For captaincy, I would go with Bruno Fernandes. Vishwajit Sawant says, should I get Vardy for this game week with a -4? Vishwajit, you need to tell me who are you going to get him for this -4 in it. So Rohan says, with rumors of KDB being benched, which transfer is better, Rashford to Vardy or KDB to Sterling? I think Rashford to Vardy is a bit of a sideways move. I think Rashford can get decent points as well. If you think KDB is going to be benched, that's purely on your gut. If you think he's going to be benched, then you can probably move him on for Sterling and make him captain. David Leahy says Salah is going for the golden boot, so I don't think he will be dropped. I mean, David Leahy, that was true for Mane as well. But Klopp chose to bench him. I don't think Salah will be benched either. If you ask me, if I had Salah in my team, I would definitely play him. Like, just there's just rumors and people just speculating stuff. But in my opinion, if you have Salah in your team, I think you should play him. In my opinion, he is not going to be benched at all. So yeah, that's for me. Dumdy says Captain KDB, Bruno, Martial, or Vardy. I mean, these are all good options, except KDB, Dumdy. So depends on who you want to captain, and what's your gut feeling about the game. If it was a bad option, I can tell you, but the options you suggested are all really good. So I think you can go with any of them. If you ask me, I would be going for Bruno Fernandes. I think the way he's playing, he is so full of potential, and he can score points in so many different ways: assists, penalties, free kicks. Like I think Bruno Fernandes is much better suited in that case. So yeah, that's my opinion. Salah knows he's gonna bench for next match. That he wanted to score more goals than last game. That could be it. I'm not sure about it. Did any of your non-Rockstar early news sources turn out to be accurate? Yes, Jared. Last week I gave a team leak about the Norwich versus Watford, and it was true. So not only Rockstar, there are a couple of very decent accounts who give good news, but they don't just don't give it every week. So we always keep an eye off on all the accounts that possibly we can get leaked team news. Mohammed Jabed says, "What's your transfer plan?" Oh, of course, you guys are here for my transfer plan as well, and I just continue on answering your questions. So let me let me tell you about my transfer plan, and I want your opinion on how it is. Rahul says Vardy or Fernandes. Rahul, both are good. Vardy is a differential. Fernandes is a shield. So you have to decide. So all right, guys. So the many of you are asking about my plans. So guys, what I'm thinking about, either I was thinking about, till today morning, I was just thinking about making no transfers to my team, and just going with the same team that I have. This was my initial plan. Hang on, yeah. So this was my initial plan in the morning, and I was thinking about it, and I thought Jimenez has a good record against Everton, and Jimenez is probably, going to score one goal, or just that was my thoughts behind this team, and this team did not look bad, to be honest with you. So that's what I was thinking up till now. But just before the live stream, I just sat down back to my drawing board, and I thought, since I've fallen in rank the last game week a little bit, I still want to make that top 100k, and I think taking a bit of a risk is not averse at this moment in time. So that's the thing I'm considering. So what I was thinking now, guys, is just for this one game week. I think that's a pretty predictable move. Everybody's doing it, but this is what I'm thinking for now, right? I'm just thinking to transfer out Raul Jimenez. He's blanked 3 game weeks in a row, and I think the ceiling of Raul Jimenez is not that high. So maybe he'll get 9 points if he scores one goal, or maybe just one goal, because Everton is not that bad of a defensive unit. I don't think they're going to concede too many. Let's have a look at the last game in which they played against Everton. I think this was with a different manager in it. Was not with Ancelotti, but when did they play Everton last? I can't even find it. Where is it? I think it was 3-2. Yeah, there you go. Wolves 3-2. It was with the other manager, but Jimenez. I think Jimenez scored 5 points in that game as well. So that's my opinion. That's what I'm thinking about my team, guys. I'm thinking to get Jamie Vardy in and to transfer Jimenez out. So what I'm going to do for next week, I'm just going to tell you what my long-term planning is, because when I plan for my team, I never make a plan for just one game week. So next game week, I am thinking to transfer out Vardy for Danny Ings, because I think Danny Ings has really good fixtures, and he's in really good form. He plays Brighton, Bournemouth, Sheffield in the next 3 game weeks. So it is basically a hokey cokey with Jamie Vardy for 1 week and Danny Ings for next game week in place of Jamie Vardy. Although it would be like blowing two transfers, guys, but I think these are good moves in my opinion. Neoset says Mane or Salah. I think for this game week, Mane. I think he was rested last game week, so he would start for sure. So for this game week, Mane. Just a second, guys. I'm having a drink of water. All right. Geeta says, is Baldock risky against Chelsea? I think Chelsea are going to score against Sheffield. I think Chelsea are too good of an attacking side to not score. In that's my opinion. I think they are going to score. So I think yeah, Baldock is maybe he can get attacking returns, but I don't think Baldock has got attacking returns the past many game weeks. So I don't think he's a great option against Chelsea. Baldock. Pradeep says Jimenez or Foden. If you have Jimenez in your team, I would start Jimenez, but Foden. I think you should start both of them, Pradeep. I think they're both good options, to be honest with you. Ahmed says, what is the best round for triple captain and on whom? I think well, as you know, guys, I just have triple captainship remaining, and I'll tell you what I plan about it, and you can tell me your plans as well, right? So I'm just thinking that it's either this game week 36, with Manchester City playing Bournemouth, or Chelsea playing Norwich. You know, these are pretty good fixtures. Or it could be in game week 37 with Manchester United playing West Ham at home. I don't think this is a bad fixture as well. So this we can go with it as well. And then you can possibly in the last game week when all the matches start at the same time, and we might get leaked team news as well. I would consider, you know, Manchester City versus Norwich. It's a pretty good fixture for triple captain as well. Ideally, I would want to put it on Mohamed Salah, but I'm just not sure about what fixture to put it on. You know, today was a good fixture, but since I don't have Salah, so and we are a little bit unsure about whether he's going to start. So in my opinion, game week 36 on City, game week 37 on United, and game week 38 on City as well. These are good times to use your free hit if you don't have any other chip. Rahul Bhardwaj says, should I take a hit to get Salah or Sterling for Mahrez? Rahul, I think if you want to take a hit, to be honest with you, just keep Mahrez. I think it would be a little bit of a sideways move because you can never predict what Pep is going to do. If you are definitely sure and you think Mahrez is not going to start, and you can possibly move him on for Sterling. But in my opinion, just keep Mahrez, right? Razat says, is free hit this week a good idea? Razat, I think yeah, free hit this week can be a good idea. You know, you can get Manchester United players because they have this good fixture. You can get City players who you think are going to start, and you can possibly get 3 Liverpool players. I mean, I think yeah, this is a good week for free hit for sure. Yeah. Pradeep says Fernandes or Vardy for captain. Pradeep, honestly, I think both are good options. If you are on a good rank and you want to maintain your rank, I would go for Bruno Fernandes. If you are on a bad rank, you want to improve your rank, I would go for Jamie Vardy because he is a differential. He's like 10% owned in the top 10k, so kind of a differential. And Surfrose says banging my head for Holgate replacement. Surfrose, how much do you have in the bank? Let's discuss his replacement as well. So when do you think is the best time to use bench boost? Neva, if I had my bench boost, I would use it in game week 38 when all the fixtures start together and we have team news for all the matches, early leaked team news. I think that would be the great time to use bench boost. In that way, you can make sure all 15 of your players play, because all matches in game week 38 they're gonna start at the same time. So you will know. You see, all the matches are starting at the same time. If we get early team news, you know, possibly we will know that who's starting and not, so you can have all 15 players play in your team. All right, so guys, what do you think of my transfer for this game week? Thinking about doing Jimenez to Vardy. Again, going to make a live transfer in front of you guys, just like I did last week. I transferred out Salah for Kevin De Bruyne. Didn't turn out to be too good, and guys, so I guess I should not do it. But yeah, that's what I have in mind. Do tell me what do you think about my transfer. Pradeep says thank you so much. It means a lot. Good luck, Pradeep. Good luck for the game week. It's my pleasure always. Surfro says 4.8 in the bank. All right, guys. So just a 4.8 defender, 4.8 million defender for our friend Surfrose here. Um, Raja says De Bruyne to Sterling. I think is not a bad option at all. De Bruyne to Sterling is not a bad option for this game week. But if you're asking me for the long term, we are not sure what Pep is going to do. But for this game week, I think De Bruyne to Sterling is a decent move, right? All right, so 4.8 million defenders. This is what we all love in it, guys. Cheap defenders who can get you lots of points. They are very rare. A wild goose chase, kind of. Um, no, two good fixtures. I wouldn't say so. Brighton. I guess Lewis Dunk could be an option for 4.8 for this game week. Who plays Norwich this game week, right? West Ham, right? I'm just if I had my if I had my wild card, if I just have this urge to get a West Ham defender in, look at these. They've not kept a clean sheet, but I just have a feeling that West Ham is going to keep a clean sheet. Just I don't know. Not just this game week. I mean, in the coming game weeks, I think West Ham can keep clean sheets against all these teams. I mean, Norwich, Watford, Aston Villa. So if I was to make a transfer for Mason Holgate, I would get a West Ham defender, guys. Probably call me crazy in it, but yeah, that's my option. But you can look at the obvious options. There are not many standard options at this price range. To be honest, I think you could go for Stephens of Southampton because they have some decent fixtures in 36, 37, and 38. So I think Stephens can be a decent option as well in this price range. Egan has been currently going crazy for the past two game weeks, 10, 15, but he has difficult fixtures. So against Leicester and Chelsea, so I would not consider Egan. But other than that, I think Stephens, what's his name? Jack Stephens? Yeah, Jack Stephens of Southampton, and or you can go with the West Ham defender. That's my opinion, to be honest with you. Raja says De Bruyne to Sterling. Yeah, I already answered that. Whipple says KDB to Sterling. He plays Bournemouth next to. Yes, Whipple, I think that's a good move. If you don't have any other problems in your team, I think you can go with Sterling for sure. Mohammed Jabed says, who is your captain? Jabed, I think I'm going to reveal it in some time. Give me about 5 minutes and I'll reveal you my captain. I'm just considering it in my head as well. Thinking about Martial or Fernandez, maybe Jamie Vardy a little bit. I'll just update it. Khaleesi says Wadi is a good option. I also brought him. Khaleesi, welcome to the live stream. I think this is your first comment, so yeah. Sid says thank you. Right now, I'm thinking to take a hit for Mahrez out Salah. And how do you rate? Thinking Mane would be safe option as well, but Salah is Salah. Sid, this is this thing we call in FPL we call it as FOMO. It means the fear of missing out. That's that's a big thing in FPL because we can have only 11 playing players in our team, right? And there are always going to be other players who we want in our teams, and we can't get all of them. So fear of missing out is a big thing in FPL. So I think you should just concentrate on getting 11 good players for your team, and who else performs, it's fine. I mean, there's going to be more than 11 players who perform in one game week or not, but you have to concentrate on your own team, so be careful. I think in for this game week Mane is going to start for sure. Ripple says Justin 4.7. Surfrose, I think even the option suggested by Mohammed Akmal is a good. I think Lamptey 4.0 playing all the matches. Brighton have a couple of decent fixtures, so if you want to save some money you can go for Tariq Lamptey as well. Amit says need to transfer out Tammy Abraham, already got Jimenez and Greenwood. Amrit, if you want you can go for Danny Ings because after this game week, Danny Ings has good fixtures. So, and he's going for the golden boot as well. To be honest with you, I would go for Danny Ings in this price range, right? Salam, welcome to the live stream. He says no Salah. Yeah, Salam, I don't know of a way how to get him in my team, right? Just so confused at this moment because I know not having Salah in my team is a big problem, but what can you do? You can't have all the players, right? So for this game week, I don't have I don't have Salah. I mean, I considered this move. I can show you what move I considered, and that was the move that I was initially planning to make all this time. I was actually considering this. I was considering moving Rashford on for Greenwood, and then I decided that I would just move one midfielder on for Mohamed Salah. But I could not decide who to move on because all these guys have good fixtures as well. So I thought if they can match, you know, if they can match Salah, or they can get about, like, 2 or 3 points even less than Salah, and I get Salah in for a hit. That's the reason I didn't get Salah. Sid says, "Thank you, brother. I'm considering. Best of luck, and may the arrows be green." Sid, that's for sure. You're welcome. Mane, Bruno Fernandes for captain. Asmith, in my opinion, if you are on a good rank, go for Bruno. If you are needing a differential, you can go for Mane. How is Mane's record versus Burnley, guys? Does anybody know what's his record like versus Burnley? Let's just have a look. You know? Just going to go and see if I can find out. I'm sorry if you can hear my typing sound. My keyboard is uh, making a little bit of noise, but I'm trying to find out for our friend here. Mane's record versus. I just cannot find out, guys. I'm not sure, guys. I can't find it out. But if anybody knows, just let me know on the live stream how Mane performs versus Burnley most of the time. Razif says, should I play Baldock or Douglas Luiz versus Crystal Palace? All do you have Henderson as well? I think you can play Douglas Luiz versus Crystal Palace. It doesn't matter, to be honest with you. I think Aston Villa are going to try to fight for their lives, and two defense against Chelsea. I don't think it's a good idea. Baldock is not getting any attacking returns either, so yeah, just go for Douglas Luiz. Khaleesi says, I have Trent only and Pope in goal. Hope Liverpool doesn't punish me. Khaleesi, that's what we all hoped for last game week as well, and you know how that went, right? It was really bad. Mohamed Salah was crazy. He could have scored a hat trick in the last 15 minutes, and it was so hard watching this game. So yeah. Khaleesi says, yeah. Mohammed Jabit says, one clear answer. Who is your captain? He just wants one clear answer. I just give me 5 minutes, bro. I'm just going to confirm it. To be honest, I'm right now. I'm considering between Jamie Vardy and Martial and Bruno Fernandes. In my head, I'm thinking as I'm talking to you guys, I'm just making my final decision. But I think it's going to be Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion. But you know, just in case, I'm just telling you what's going on in my head at this moment in time. All right, Mohammed. So that's my answer, bro. I am currently at 150, so Mane will be a differential. Asmith, I think if you're at 150, just I think you're currently very close to the rank I am at. So for this game week, I think Vardy can be a good option, and Bruno. Even if you captain Bruno, and the problem is only this: if Vardy doesn't fire and Bruno fires, then it will be a big hit for our rank, because Bruno's expected ownership is crazy at this moment. It's over 100%. So if you have Bruno in your team and he doesn't score goals, your actually rank falls down. It's just so crazy. FPL, I love FPL, but that's how it works, isn't it? Khaleesi says go for Vardy, Bruno for safest captaincy. Yes, I think Mohammed Akmal. I think for the safest captaincy, for definitely I would go for Bruno Fernandes. I think he's the safest possible captain. If you need any early team news, guys, I'm just going over and looking at Twitter. I'll let you know if I get any early team news, just in case you have any Watford defenders like I have, or any West Ham players or any Newcastle players. Alan Saint Maxima is injured, so he's definitely not starting. But I'll let you know if I have any team news for you. All right. So at this moment, we don't have any team news. But if I get it, I'll definitely I'll let you know. This game week, I think if anybody has Sterling, I think he's a really good option for captaincy. If I had him, I would make Sterling captain. So if I had Sterling, I would make him captain this game week. To be honest with you, but but I don't have Sterling, so I have to go for um. SA says why people go for the safest option. The thing is, Bruno Fernandes is doing too well. Look at his performances, guys. It's just this guy's crazy. Next year, guys, he's going to be like, you know, I mean, 11.5 million the way he's playing. 14, 10, 6, 9. I mean, he has just two blanks ever since he started playing for United. Isn't it crazy? Look at this 15, 15, 14. I mean, had we all captained him, wouldn't it be like great for our teams? Like, even if he's safe, what difference does that make? I think you should captain the guy who you think is going to score the most points from your team, irrespective of whether he's a differential or not, a sword, a shield. Always captain the guy who you think is going to score the maximum points from your team. Just this is my only one tip for all of you who watch my channel, guys. Never overthink your captaincy. Captain the guy. I captained De Bruyne last week. Because I thought he was going to score the most points from my team. I thought he was going to score more than Bruno Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, Mahrez, all these guys. So just think about your team in that way, and always captain the guy who scores the most points, because in the end you need points for your own team. You cannot take points away from other guys' teams, so you just focus on your own team and captain the player who's going to score the most points for your team, right? Alan says, I have 7 million in the bank. Which midfielder should I bring in? Go for Sterling, Alan. That's my opinion. If you have that much money, just go for Sterling. Does Antonio is a good option? I think Antonio is a really good option for this game week. If you have Antonio, or you have an option to bring him in, Khaleesi, I would go for him for sure. Yeah, SA says penalty might be rotation. Don't rely on Bruno for penalty. Maybe Rashford takes it. That's fine. And Bruno can score from open play. He can give assists. So not worried about that. Asmith says Rashford, Jimenez to Greenwood and Vardy for a hit. Asmith, you can do it if you want to. I mean, I have the same. Or if you don't have enough money for Jimenez to Vardy, you can possibly go for Greenwood and Vardy for a hit. But if I was you, I would probably just keep them. I'm not sure. If you're gonna make Vardy captain, then you can go for it, right? I'm just going over to Twitter, guys, to check any early team news or any team leaks. Don't know what's nobody's giving any team news at the moment. I think there's still some time left for the early team news, right? GameX says, you sure you don't want to do Greenwood and Vardy in for Rashford and one more forward? I actually am just thinking about just this transfer, GameX. Next week I'm gonna move Vardy to Danny Ings, and maybe I can take a hit, or just I'll have enough money in the bank if I get Danny Ings to upgrade one of my midfielders to Salah or Mane. So I think for a hit I can do that. And I think Rashford has been having a decent game. He could have scored 2 goals in the last game, to be honest with you. He was just unlucky. So I don't think there's a big problem of moving on Rashford. Yes, Greenwood saves a lot of funds, but for a hit for this game week, I don't want to consider that. For this game week, I think this is going to be my transfer. Alright guys, so I'm just going to make this live transfer for all of you to see. I just, I said the same thing about Salah, and last week he banged. I am sorry, Don Raul. You're so consistent. We all love you, but just have to transfer you out. Please, for the love of God, do not punish me. Alright guys, so the transfer has been made. In comes Jamie Vardy. Guys, Damvi has posted a free hit team in the comments. Can you please have a look and give him your opinions? Schmeichel, Dawson, Van Dijk, Van Aanholt, Bruno, Mane, Martial, Antonio Pulisic, Jesus, Vardy. Salam says Salah jinxed. Now I've jinxed Raul Jimenez, guys. So if you have him, do not transfer him out, because I transferred him out and he's gonna bang like crazy. He's gonna score 3 goals. It always happens like that, eh? Hey Zod, welcome to the live stream. What's up? Namdi, I think your team looks good. Maybe Jesus, I'm not sure. If you can get a cheap forward like Greenwood and get Sterling in your team, that would be better. Already transferred Wadi because team value in midweek. I see other best FPL Twitter guy did that, still captaining the Man U guys after all now. Any late news? Yeah, Zod. Giroud, I think Vardy is the safe option this game week. I think he's in good form. He's going for the Golden Boot. I don't think he's going to get more opportunities in the future in his career to go for the Golden Boot. And against Bournemouth, I think he can score, a couple of goals. So I think it's a decent option. Um, that's the thing, Any I have a feeling that Chilwell and Madison not in the squad. Vardy may not receive good service to explode. GameX, I think against Bournemouth, I think Tillemans and Dennis Pratt and all these guys. I think that there's enough in the team to assist Vardy. To be honest with you, so in my opinion, I think Vardy can do well. Salam says Martial is your captain for this week. No, Martial is not my captain. I was actually considering Martial. You know why I was considering Martial, guys. I actually thought Martial was so angry at not getting that goal last week. So why not go on and captain him, because he would want to go crazy again and score a goal and this and that. So that was my initial thought about Martial, but I'm having second thoughts right now. So just currently thinking about, all three are good picks. That's the problem. Um, that's the problem that all three, Fernandes, Martial, and Jamie Vardy, are all good picks for this game week, and that's why it's very difficult to decide who to captain. Sterling and Inacho or Vardy and Antonio. In my opinion, Vardy and Antonio, but both are good options, Gaspa. So you can go with any of them. Not a big problem. So yeah, that's it. So guys, what do you think about how my team looks at this moment? What would you? I have nothing on the bench, so just in case any of my players don't play, I'm essentially going into the game week with absolutely bad players on my bench as well. Very much tempted to do Sterling in for KDB Salah. Vipul, if you don't have any other problems in your team, I would do KDB to Sterling for sure. I think Sterling will start this game week and has a chance to bang for sure. So yeah, if you have, but don't take a hit for him. But if you have no other problems in your team, possibly you can do that, right? So that's my opinion. Zodiac is asking about the Watford versus West Ham lineup. So yeah, I am going over to Twitter and I will let you know. Just at this moment in time, I'm not seeing any team news. But since Rockstar said that he was going to give us early team news, so we are hoping for the best. I will let you know. I'll update you on that. I think it's time to lock the team, guys. Give me your opinions on who you are captaining and why. Why should I not captain Bruno Fernandes, and why should I go for Vardy? What do you think? KDB knock rumors on Twitter. Don't listen to any rumors on Twitter, my friend. It's just crazy what Twitter does to you. Don't listen to any rumors on Twitter. As long as they don't come from Ben Dinnery, don't listen to any of the Twitter's rumors. It's going to fry your mind, in it. Just be careful, So what do you think, guys? The Bruno Fernandes or Tony Martial? Who to captain? Jamie Vardy, Tony Martial, or Bruno Fernandes? I would like your opinions, guys. All of you listening to this live stream. I would like your opinions on who to captain. Um, I'm going to captain Mane. It's time to do or die. That's fine. I think Mane is a good option for captaincy this game week for sure. I am having such urge. Hey guys, I have team news for West Ham. So it's not team news. I'm sorry. It's just a predicted lineup. But they say it's not been wrong. So there's Fabianski, Fredericks, Jared Bowen, Antonio. So there you go. Rockstar has posted his tweet. In 5 minutes, I will have confirmed team news for all the teams, guys. I'll let you know in it. So stay tuned. I will let you know. Flip the coin, consistency versus explosive. I just don't know. Taking a risk is feels pretty hard. The problem with captaining Tony Martial, in my opinion, is that he doesn't take any set pieces. He has only one way to score, and that is from open play, right? And that is the only thing that I have against Anthony Martial. Otherwise, I think he's a fantastic captain option. Playing with the risk factor, go out with a bang. Salam says, you guys in the comments, you're even confusing me more, guys. Come on, do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. I always help you. Come on, you need to you need to stop frying my brain. But anyways, I just give I'll just lock my captain, guys. Enough is enough. Zodiac says, who would you captain? Jesus, Mane, Martial, or Fernandez? Not Jesus. I would captain any of Mane, Martial, or Fernandez. Possibly Mane versus Fernandez. You know, that's the safest option in my opinion. He's been banging like so many points. You know, I don't see any reason not to captain Bruno Fernandes, because he has been banging like crazy, goal after goal after goal. Yeah, I know he blanked against Sheffield United, and many people were so angry at him for that. But Sumesh says only news is Norwich versus West Ham. All right, I think we won't have any Watford news, guys. Just be careful about that. I can only give you the updated team for you know, Norwich versus West Ham. So if you are looking for you know, the other team, Watford versus Newcastle, I don't think we have any news for that. All right, there you go. All right, guys. So I guess it's time to lock the team. God help us all. And I just I don't know why I just have an urge to go for Anthony Martial, but I think I will not do it. Hey Markeen, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm just about to lock my captain. This is the last minute that I'm deciding on the live stream for my captaincy. So yeah, I think Bruno Fernandes is there. You go. I have the team news. But before I give you the team news, guys, I think G-Red, if I have any team news, I'll let you know, right? I'll update you. I'll let you know. But all right, guys. I just think it's time to do it. What do you think? My target is 100k GameX. That's what I'm thinking. My target is top 100k, so just trying to go for it in it. So let's hope for the best. There you go, guys. That is what I have finally managed to decide. I am going for Jamie Vardy. So this is my captain for this game week, guys. All right, so let me tell you the reason why I've made Jamie Vardy captain. The reason why I've made Jamie Vardy captain is because I have 3 United players, and I have not a problem if they bang. I think I can cover their points, and I think Jamie Vardy is going to score at least 1 goal against Bournemouth, maybe more. So since I brought him in my team for just for this game week, it would be no point in not captaining him, right? So Jamie Vardy is my captain. There you go. Jared has posted the team news in the comments, guys. So Ala is benched. Antonio starts. So guys, just have a look at the comments. Thanks a lot for Jared for posting the team news here, and just have a look. So this is my lock team, my friends. Jamie Vardy is my captain, and I hope he bangs. He gets lots of points. And since I transferred out Jimenez for Jamie Vardy, I think it's a good option to just go on and captain him. I don't have much on my bench as well, so let me go on to Twitter and see if I can get news for Watford as well, guys. I'll let you know. Yeah, I have some team news, right? Let me see. Declan Rice. Yeah, I think I have team news for Watford versus Newcastle, guys. I'll tell you, but I am not sure if it's right. So if you want, guys, if you want any specific player from Watford versus Newcastle? I have team news. Kapoor starts, Kabasili, Sar, Feminia, Hughes, Doucouré, Messina, Welbeck, Deeney, Craig Dawson, and Ben Foster. Lascelles starts. No, he says Alan St. Maxima starts. What the hell? I am not sure about this news, my friends. He says Alan St. Maxima is starting, so I am not sure about this news, but we'll know whether this guy is true or not in a moment. But according to this guy who's updated the team news, he says Mark Keane says I'm unsure, or Fernandez versus Wadi. I am unsure as well, Mark Keane. But to be honest with you, we have to lock one captain, and yeah, Welbeck starts. Zodiac Welbeck does start, but we have to make one captain choice, and the late we make it, the more difficult we make it for us. I told you why I made Vardy captain. The only reason I made him captain was he's going for the golden boot, and I brought him in just for this one game week. So why not? I have 3 United players. They can't hurt me that much, So in my opinion, I think Vardy can be a decent captain choice for this game week. Because United, I feel they're going to bang Southampton as well. And Leicester can go for Bournemouth since they're going for the top 4 now. Because Manchester City is not going to be banned for next season's Champions League. So no longer the 5th team is going to get the Champions League. So Leicester is going for the top 4. I think they're going to bang as well. Not sure whether Bournemouth can defend like they did against Tottenham, because Tottenham is literally in a bad form at the moment. That's my opinion, guys. Pick your own captains. Please do not blame me later, because last week I made a crap decision. I transferred out Salah for De Bruyne and it backfired so badly on my team. So please do make decisions for your own teams. Captaincy is more about gut. We all know who the logical captains are. Just make your own decisions, my friends. Guys, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more such live streams. I have so much fun talking to you guys. I hope you have fun on the live stream as well. I hope you don't find it too draggy or too boring and stuff. So I try my best. Please do like and please do subscribe to the channel for more such live streams. And I'd like to request you all that I have this. I have started a new channel. It's not about FPL, guys. Don't worry about it. You're gonna say this guy always has a new channel, but yeah, I've had this. I've posted the link in the chat. It's about football videos, in which we make football videos about other football players like Mason Greenwood and top 10 passes and all these things. So guys, please do go and watch those videos. Since we're all football fans, I hope you enjoy this. This new channel as well. It's called Matrix Comps. So I've posted the link in the chat. Do visit that link as well. Aurier versus Doherty versus Dinia, 1 to bench. For this game week, I'd bench Luca Dean, Aurier. I am not sure. GameX is a pretty difficult one. Aurier has been doing well. Doherty, Dinia. I think I'd probably go and bench. Who do Wolves play? Everton, right? Luca Dean, I guess, or Doherty. I'd play Aurier and bench one of the other two for sure. Zodiac says I like your live streams. Zodiac, I'm glad to know that. Thanks a lot for coming to my live streams. I really appreciate that. If you have any last minute doubts about captaincy, lock your teams, guys. Just wanna say this once more. Don't forget to lock your team. Sometimes when you're on a live stream, you forget to lock your team. Save your team. Vice Captain Fernandez, Captain Jamie Vardy, looking for the Vardy party in it, guys. I hope get some good luck from Jamie Vardy this time. I kept him in my team for so many blanks. Salam says brave choice. Thanks, Salam. Just looking to move up in ranks, and I wish I had Sterling. I wanted to captain Sterling, but there was no way I was gonna take a hit and get Sterling in for one game week. Girit says Captain Vardy Club. So who's with me, guys? Comment and let me know who's waiting for the Vardy party. Definitely waiting for it and hoping for it. So let's hope for the best, because the match is pretty soon, right? The match is actually tomorrow. Oh, that's fine. That's good. We'll get to see all the other matches. Salam says Vardy, Gibrid says Vardy, so that's cool. I have lots of people with me, right? So when the Vardy party banks, guys, we gonna light up Twitter, and if it doesn't, we gonna hide, sulk and cry. No, no, no! Don't let FPL do that to you, please. Just stay confident, just stay happy, guys. Take it as a game, enjoy it. Don't let it affect your lives too much. I know it sometimes affects my life, but I doesn't let it. I don't let it do too much, because I think many things in life are much more important than games. So be very, very detached, play it as a game and have fun, enjoy your moments, be sad, but don't let it affect your personal lives. That's just my advice to all of you. I want you all to stay happy in your lives. The more happy you will be, the more luck will come to you, my friends. All right, guys, the deadline is over. I hope Jirid says Monday night watching Manu with horror. That's true. Mohammed El Shibani says Wardy party. So yeah, guys, hoping for the Wardy party for sure. And so I guess it's time to end the stream, guys. I hope you had lots of fun. Do not forget to go and check out our new channel called Matrix Comps for some football videos. Do not forget to subscribe, and I shall see you soon for the next live stream, guys, because these turnover times are crazy. After one game week, the next game week has very little time, and the shelf life of the videos we make is very short, and I've been very busy, not been able to make some videos. So I thank you all for staying in touch with me, and coming to my live streams, and understanding that these turnover times are crazy. So I am going to be definitely live streaming before the next game week as well, guys. So I hope you all can join me, and we can all have some more fun. Jirit says good luck. Asmit says good luck. Sumesh says good luck, everyone, and visit. Jordan says all the best. May your hair be green. Mane party coming. Asmit says I hope for you, my friend. Mane party does come, and I hope you all have a great game week. I thank you all for joining the live stream, guys. It was really so much fun. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, have a great game week, and may the arrows be green. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Good luck.